Welcome to the Philippines. Be you a tourist or a citizen, you will need a vehicle to get around to different places. But what if you have no personal vehicle? That is where public transportation comes in handy. Public transportation comes in forms of buses, tricycles, pedicabs, rail transits, and most commonly, jeepneys. But there is more to the public transportation than meets the eye. May it be a mere part of a daily routine or a deeper message that needs to be known. In a normal day of a commuter, one would have to wait for either a passing jeepney or tricycle to pick them up, since this is how public transportation works. Filipinos would normally have to be patient for a vehicle to come and pick them up due to unpredictable patterns in public transportation. In certain areas, however, you may be lucky to find a jeepney or tricycle line lying in your subdivision.
Sa tingin nyo, gaano karaming pasahero po ang nadadala nyo dito sa kada araw?
Kahapon, siguro mga 2,000 yan. Mula sa umaga hanggang sa gabi niyan. Mula sa Bubik na pati galing dun sa Cavite.
Sa isang araw po, ilang oras po kayo nagtatrabaho?
Mula na ako nagsimula dito, ako pumapasada mula alas 5 hanggang alas 5 ng gabi. Pero ang kinikita ko lang, dahil kasi nga, gawa nung matraffic na, gawa yung mga daan ni Madam, binuksan, hindi na gano'n kami kumikita rin dahil yung mga traffic. Pero kakabuhay din naman, kumikita rin ako ng mga 400 ginis na yan. Mga yan, ang gross namin, kailangan kumita ka ng mga 900. Nenet ka doon ng mga motor less, mga 400. Ginis na yun.
Although a tricycle is used by the crew, the jeepney is the vehicle that actually represents the Filipino identity given its origins in the country. Despite the cheap fares offered, it is known for being overcrowded, unsanitary, and relatively dangerous given the lack of seatbelts. This, unfortunately, applies to many of the other public transportation vehicles as well, and this is only a fraction of the actual scenario. This is the harsh reality in which public transportation vehicles are contributors of traffic and pollution. In this footage, it can be seen that the public transportation vehicles moves to the wrong lane, committing a violation that potentially causes traffic we see in the roads. Many vehicles end up causing traffic as a result of the driver's impatience. As stated earlier in describing jeepneys, the lack of sanitation in public transportation can be manifested in the vehicle engines, which are often dirty and belch foul-smelling smoke harmful for the environment. In short, public transportation in the Philippines shows a negative reflection of our economy. Our public transportation is the way it is because many Filipinos cannot afford private cars that would offer the necessary space, sanitation, and safety. If public transportation is removed, traffic and pollution may be reduced, but then Filipino workers won't be able to make ends meet for their families due to the lack of transportation. The lack of workforce in the economy, in turn, will lead to an economic downfall. So to most, it may be just another day at work. But to us, it is a sign that we need our systems to improve. At the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, is it worth paying less with the knowledge of experiencing worse?